voiceover stuff and did that simultaneously with my software engineering and my translation work. And then eventually there was just too much acting work, so I'm now a full-time voice actor.
There's not much time. You have to go. Get out of here! Now!
I'm McGennis. I am a voice actor, and I have done lots of things in anime and video games. I'm probably most known right now for Gyutaro, the Upper Six Demon in Demon Slayer, the Entertainment District arc, and I'm also Sir Night-Eye in My Hero Academia, Alear in Fire Emblem Engage, Finroll in Black Clover, and Gen in Dr. Stone. So lots and lots of anime. 2 years ago, I was a host for AX Lite at Anime Expo in person. And to kind of explain what Anime Expo Lite is, it is the broadcast of Anime Expo. During the 2 years where we couldn't meet in person, we had a digital event, and we had all kinds of content. We did interviews, we did promotions for the new shows coming out. It was so cool and overwhelming because you're right there with the fans and you see the giant crowds of people so excited for new shows. We got to do lots and lots of interviews there, and just seeing the energy in person is so cool. When we couldn't meet for those 2 years, there was a deep longing for community. You know, so when we got back in person, it was just this swarm of happiness. You know, finally we have the community we've been craving for 2 years. And it was amazing to see, to have that connection finally again. There was so much happiness and so much excitement for all the new shows coming out. So it was wonderful to be part of. I was so sad I couldn't make it last year. Yeah. So last year I had the honor of being in a video game, Fire Emblem Engage, the main protagonist, the male playable character. If you choose male, I'm the voice you're stuck with for the whole game, and it was phenomenal to be part of. But that sort of led to lots and lots and lots of appearances. So sadly, I wasn't able to make it last year for Anime Expo, but I'm very happy to be back. I'm excited to see all the new shows coming down the wire and to see just exactly what's being promoted. Because I remember 2 years ago, there was a show that was being promoted just in its very early stages, and it was called Kaiju Number 8. And finally now, 2 years later, we have the show coming out, and so it's really cool to see that. I don't know exactly what's going to be promoted there, but I'm very excited. I moved to Los Angeles about 4 years ago, and that was a big shift because I was in Dallas before, which is a completely separate industry. But the LA market is much bigger, right? And it takes some time to build those connections and to do all the auditions and things like that. My first lead role was in a show called Gamers, which not many people know of, but it's a really fun show, and it was great. I'd say like the biggest property I was in early on in my career was Black Clover, and that has so many episodes. It's been like ongoing, you know? So I would say my big break in LA, I would consider to be Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem Engage is the main playable character, Alear. Either that or Gyutaro in Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is such a huge property, and it's such an honor to be part of. When I recorded as Gyutaro, I took a lot of inspiration from Ryota Osaka, the original Japanese voice actor, and he's incredible. It was an honor to dub him in English. I have had so many Demon Slayer fans come up to me and talk to me about my performance as Gyutaro. I actually have many sub-watchers come up to me and say, I really loved your performance, even though like I only watch subs or whatever. The fan base has taken on its own energy, which is so wild to see and so beautiful. It's really cool to meet fans and to celebrate that property. I think the most overwhelming experience I've had with a fan was someone came up with this gorgeous tattoo of Daki and Gyutaro, the brother and sister from the Entertainment District arc, right there on their arm, and they asked if I would sign underneath Gyutaro in a Sharpie. And I thought, okay, yeah, sure, of course. They came back the next day, and they had gotten it tattooed underneath the tattoo and it was so surreal. My signature, that they wanted my signature on their arm. It was very, I don't know, humbling and slightly overwhelming, you know, but it was cool. It was so cool. I'm doing a lot of music right now. I've been doing Japanese covers of popular songs. I released Welcome to the Black Parade in Japanese and Avril Lavigne's Skater Boy in Japanese, which was super cool. As far as shows I'm working on that I can talk about, I'm very excited that we're recording season 2 of Mashal right now, and I voice a character named Cell War. Super fun. The cast is amazing. It's a super fun show. Check it out. It's great. Anime Expo is the anime event in North America, and all the industry giants come out and have these massive activations, so many cool things you can see, and I would encourage everyone to go to them. It's really cool to see some of the creativity that these teams come up with, these marketing teams, these installations, these activations, and also meet the voice actors. You have to find them. Sometimes they're like in the artist alley and you gotta go look for them, but it's so worth it. Go check them out, go see them. They're so happy to meet you. I know I am anytime I get to meet fans, and we'd love to meet you and chat with you about the shows that you love. This year is gonna be bigger and better than ever. Please, please come out, check out all the incredible artists, all the incredible companies, all the incredible shows, the actors, the producers, the directors coming out to this event. This is how you meet people that are in the anime industry, and you can see what's going on and you can meet them directly and chat with them. It is the opportunity of a lifetime. Come on out, check it out. I guarantee you're gonna have an amazing time. It just always means a lot to me.